Play has an important role in the growth and development of children of all abilities. However, kids with special needs are often overlooked when it comes to most mass produced toys. Swadika, welcome to Thailand Today program on NBT World. Today we have Miss Natcha Rojviroj. She's the CEO and founder and designer of BLIX POP Company Limited. She has designed toys and on of her own for the children, and including those with special needs. So, Swadika. Welcome to Thailand Today program.
Thank you for having me here.
Well, this is good for younger generation and whoever needs you. But before, because since you are the CEO yourself, young and energetic, so you're the founder also. So let me know about yourself a little bit. Why did you think about this before we go to any other things?
Sure. Well, I actually first I didn't think of that of starting a company. I was just at the design school doing product design for my master degree, and it was 5 years ago. Then I had an opportunity to volunteer at the school for the blind for the first time in my life, and that changed.
Accidentally you went over there?
Yeah, actually, my mom went there, and then she kind of donated something, and then she saw a sign that they need a volunteer. So yeah, she told me about that, and then I tried for the first time, to kind of interact with children with special needs for the first time. And I was actually interested in furniture design, but when I went there, it changed everything that day. So, and yeah, that kind of drew me into toy design field, and I did my thesis project on toys for blind children. So that's why I'm here.
It's a fortunate time for Thai people,
Yeah.
for Thai kids who suffered from disability
Right.
in doing something. And so that comes into it. So she's doing something on BLIX, something called BLIX POP. So what is BLIX POP actually? This
Well,
what-
it's actually it was actually
Stand for?
the
what is
product name.
product.
But back to research and user testing and everything, it's kind of mimicking the block alignment. So I got more like a brick of building blocks. So I kind of use bricks for buildings, and pop is you can pop this
Pop up.
from this block to another block to the other one, and to create multiple patterns and form. So that's why kind of it was the name of the product,
Okay.
but then it become a company name as well.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting. Really, because actually we should be proud of somebody like this, because they are not only young and younger generation, but also this is for society.
Thank you.
Yeah, for the opportunity needed. So, what is your? You did told me the inspiration that's a mother has a hand in it. Mommy has a hand in it,
Yeah.
and she should be very proud of you, because what she has points you with that, and,
Yep,
and
yep.
the result is
Actually, I
came
have to
out,
thank her.
Yeah. So the company, the mission. So this you just BLIX Pop Company, you just mainly on this particular thing or anything other thing?
It's actually the first product.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but we are still creating more product along the line for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is known to people? Known to, is it being, what, if this is for sale, right?
Yes.
For people to come over, any organization and all that?
Well,
I mean, partly from the donation, and that's differently that we're going to talk
Yeah.
about.
so we've been running this for about 3 years now,
Okay.
and we started from more like a fundraising project for a school for the blind in Thailand, 16 schools in Thailand. That's how people know us from that project. And then we moved on to CSR project, gifted gift projects, that we contributing the sets to 77 provincial special
nice.
education centers in Thailand. And so we kind of spreading out in Thailand right now, mostly schools. Yeah.
Our audience will be wondering what is placing on the table right now. What is to do with children? Well, it looks like toys, but how does it work? We need to know how these toys will help to promote child development.
Sure. Yeah. First thing is that we want to focus on child development in terms of physical like gross and fine motor. Gross motor, those like large muscle groups, and fine motor with the smaller part of muscle groups, and creative thinking, because this toy can be transformed into like infinite fun.
Really? With these few pieces?
Yes.
Really?
No, this one are just demo.
Oh,
The whole set will come with 40 blocks,
Also.
so you can transform into like multiple patterns with that 40 blocks. Yes, and another thing is that we want to promote in the social interaction for kids, because nowadays we know that the robotic era is coming up, and we see kids play a lot of like video games and phone and everything. So one thing that we just want them to kind of have something or toys that they can play and then just do like hands-on and enhance in like experiential learning. So that's what the concept is all about.
This is not just a blind, right?
No,
You did talk about visited the blind.
it's initially
Started
started for blind children, but it's
uh-huh.
actually applied for all children actually, and that's also
Well, the normal or abnormal, you
Yep,
can use
yep,
this.
yep. For all children.
Age group?
It would run from 4+ years,
Oh, 4+.
but we can like younger than 4 years old can play as well.
Now, we did talk about this is general, for generalized children that can make use of it. But how about disabled? How do they?
Well, starting from blind
Can you
children.
do-
Yeah. So can you lift the blue block here over here? I think you can demonstrate
All right.
the audience.
Sure.
So this one is the base block. We
Uh-huh.
have different sizes of the bump here, the yellow.
For
Also
touching?
For touch. And the
touch.
other one is the
blue.
dimple in.
Uh-huh.
So actually, if you kind of try to connect the blue for me, right here,
Into this.
you can feel the magnets, right?
That's a magnet there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for blind kids, they use a lot of sense of touch to learn and experience everything. So these are like features that I put into the design to kind of enable them to play with the products. So it's not that easy, but it's simple enough for them to understand.
Understand, yes.
And also like these all different kinds of tactile sensories like grass, wood, and those builder. So they can kind of distinguish between each blocks.
Particular
Yes.
material.
Yes. So those are for blind children. But for children with autism, children with cerebral palsy, with muscle weakness, and other children with disabilities, they can also enhance in like gross motor by walking over the play sets. I think we have the one brochures that you can see through with different patterns we have here. So starting from in here,
Yeah.
so multiple of pattern. It's upside down, but so multiple patterns here that you can create from. You see, it's not from this block, but it's from like 40 blocks. Tunnels that allow children to crawl over.
They're big enough.
Yes, it's about
ample
that
space for
height.
them to cross
Yes,
over.
yes. And slider and rocking boat. Like we have a small rocking boat, we have a bigger rocking boat. Yeah, we can also create to ease those children with CP, the cerebral palsy, with the back support also. So yeah.
But why did you come up with all this? Because you just design it, why did designing things, chair, tables, and all that, construction of buildings. But these are the things that you never learned about it. But how did you get? How do you get into the glimpse of the educate this kind of?
Well, while I was designing this, I have to kind of learn all about child development. I have to talk to experts. I have to do multiples of like usability testing with the target user. So that's how I learn, and I kind of experience from this like 4 or 5 years with special needs.
I wouldn't know it about roughly.
So
How do you do it?
we
Yes.
call different blocks. We have the name for different blocks. We call this base,
Based,
builder,
builders,
wood,
what is,
and grass.
So
So when we play with the kids or kids play together, we tell them to play by the name, not the color.
oh, block.
And one thing is that if you see we have bright colors here, I splash in all the bright color for low vision children, so they can see clearly and see better. For example, like this blue block, right? We use complementary colors,
Yeah, blue and yellow.
blue and yellow, for low vision children as well.
I feel that ASEAN has a lot of milestones and also a lot of challenges.
I firmly believe that ASEAN integration will actually bring more opportunities for us, especially the young people.
They are the hope of nations.
Opportunity for ASEAN, it means that giving opportunity for all of the country, the equal opportunity in order to improve the prosperity, economy.
They are the great power of nations.
Educational opportunities. Why is it important? Is because it will increase employment opportunities. So when you have employment opportunities, people with education actually have jobs and can contribute back to their countries.
I am dreaming to see a participation not just inside the ASEAN but to the world.
With the objective of making citizens the center of integration, the empowerment of ASEAN youths is imperative to the strength of the entire region. ASEAN, the community of opportunity.
Is this being done or being shown in Thailand, only being used in Thailand, only or any overseas?
Well, we've been we had the exhibition first. Our first exhibition was in Singapore, back in 2015 in Singapore, and the second one was in Japan, and the latest one was in Switzerland,
Wow.
and then Brunei as well. So we kind of contribute the sets, one set to each country as well,
Oh, nice.
to School for the Blind, and also one of the inclusive school in Brunei. Yes.
So what is the feedback?
Well, they send me pictures of like kids like playing. They set out the schedule for a weekly schedule to just play with BLIX Pop, and then they send me picture, and then and yeah, I'm glad to see.
I know. This is something which is so. There will be. This was so designing and all that. You have to get into some competition or something. Have you done that before? Right?
Not
or any award? You
not
get any-
not more not
Not
the
yet.
not the competition, but we have received the outstanding award from the NRCT, the National National Research Council
yeah.
of Thailand,
Uh,
and we received the DMARC award from the DIPT and in Thailand, and we have the latest one was award from Switzerland, from the government of Switzerland, and
Can we consider this as the first ever
Sure.
creation?
well,
This kind of.
I don't know if I should claim myself this is the first thing,
But you haven't seen anywhere, right?
well, they've been using a block before, but not this kind of block that integrate with
With the
multiple like tactile sensory. So for our goal is that we have to kind of input a lot and more texture onto our playground.
I think, and also the pricing. So this is to be sold in Thailand. And the pricing. What I mean is, this is if one child in a family need it, they're in need actually with the capability of the child.
Yes.
That the parents would like to secure one set of it. Can they do that?
Yes, actually before we only had the playground set, but events and stuff like that, and then we got requests from family that do you have like a family set that it's smaller that they can kind of take it home and just set it in a corner somewhere like that, and so we have family set as well. So it comes in like 20 blocks. It's more like compact set so they can play at home.
I can understand because some of the child of the what do you call sitting, they have to sit quietly.
Autism.
Autism. They need such kind of thing, I think, to play with.
Yeah,
this would
and
be very
they're really sensitive with a new texture. So if they can play with this and pass like all this texture, they can experience everything like around them better.
That's very helpful. This is, I'm so pleased that someone can think of this kind of thing, you see. So how will the toys help to promote charity? We talk about that already. So what's the concept of the playground? Is it the same playground when they, in some departments though, they put the playground that is different, right?
Those are more like the structure playground, right? That is kind of it's
these
kind
are
of
hands
mounted on the
movement.
floor. And this one is more like free form that children can kind of recreate their own play zone. So that's it.
But you call it a playground for all
Yes.
in a design in your design product. How is it like? What's its
Well,
concept?
for all is that well, talking about child development, there's one pyramid of learning that all children, regardless of their
Right.
abilities, should meet.
Yeah.
It sets out from basic foundation, start out from like proprioception, that is the muscle arrangement of the body, the vestibular, the balance or balance, and the last one was the tactile sensory, the touch, sense of touch. Those are basic like main feature, three main feature that all children should meet at least, right? Thinking about like building a pyramid, you have to have a solid foundation in order to kind of build the really the great pyramid, right? So that's the same thing of building child development.
Tough work. It's a job, tough job. But more or less, but this is helping at least to a parent to engage them in one corner, so
Sure.
that he or she can
Sure.
be able to manage with the
And
other part.
yeah, that's why therefore I think there's no boundary to set like these kids with special needs or with disabilities
play
aside.
together?
Yeah. We actually had one event last year. It's called Children Let's Play event that we kind of invite all children, like parents with children with special needs, to come in our area and play. And we have OT, which is the occupational therapist, who's like taking care of this space, and we allowed every kids to play together.
But do you notice that the normal and the little handicap play with together?
It's about our idea, but with the kids, they tend to kind of just play together. They don't know
distinguish.
if no.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on with anything else. But for us,
It's just for
whatever,
us,
when you look at it,
or the parents, that they kind of separate them. But
if they're together, how do they judge? Because the normal child will see about colors, whereas the little bit
very good questions. So
how do they-
we
yes.
call different blocks. We have the name for different blocks. We call this base,
based
builder,
builders,
wood, and grass. So when we play with the kids or kids play together, we tell them to play by the name, not the color.
Oh, block,
Base,
block,
the
base,
extra, base, builder, wood, and grass.
even the normal child have to call like that.
Because sometimes like blind children come into
confused.
into the area, and if you say, "Well, give me the blue one," they wouldn't know, right? And one thing is that if you see, we have bright colors here. I splash in all the bright color for low vision children, so they can see clearly and see better. For example, like this blue block, right? We use complementary colors,
Yeah, blue and yellow.
for low vision children as well.
That you have to have proper, it's not only selling things, but proper education on each particular thing. Even if you're signing of the colors.
Yes.
I don't even know that because the people have low vision or little problem with the vision, and they cannot see things colored distinctly.
Yeah, if the tone of color are too close, then they can't really distinguish between each one.
Yeah, very nice. So, what is your universal design in terms of the product types, including opportunity to market, the produce award?
Well, for me, for products from our brand, is that we want to learn about child development and also along the side special needs
Special needs
kids, so we can kind of combine them and pick out the the special feature and put it on our product, and that will allow all children to play. That's the concept of universal design toys for us. And in terms of international market, we kind of tapping into international market right now. We have I hope we're going to have a distributor in Japan soon that we kind of spread out in Japan.
But export from here.
Yes, yes. We want to design here, and we want to manufacture here. Everything is in Thailand.
Thailand, yeah.
Yes.
That's another opportunity of the country to have prosperity on this type of economy. So, following your company's participation events and activities to present and promote BLIX POP, how about the feedback and recognition?
Yeah, as I mentioned
me
earlier,
about this,
right? That they sent me videos and pictures of kids playing and everything. And maybe stay tuned for our upcoming project. It's gonna be fun. It's going to be more like a competition of like creative competition to create like BLIX POP into forms.
Have you experienced any case that when we talk about development, have they developed this since they play with this? Have they developed something better in life?
Well, for me, if you're talking about just playing with the kids and see their development, not talking about like clinical terms and stuff, something like that. I have been playing with blind children and autistic children. Once like they play at first, they couldn't lift the blocks, because sometimes they have really muscle weakness and everything, and sometimes they just can't touch different texture on things, right? But been playing with them for like hour, 2 hours, changed them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They just come up to me and try to play and try to talk to each other. That's kind of the thing that I see for myself and I experience myself like over the time. So I would say that it's definitely helped them to learn and improve their abilities. Yeah.
And really, this is go for your project campaign of gifted gift.
Yes.
I love the name.
Yes. So we want to give the gift or present to them. And we ran this campaign we launched it on 2017 on New Year. That's why we call it a gift.
A gift.
Yeah. It's been running, we just ended 2 months ago. So we contribute the playground set to 77 special education centers already. Yes.
Well, wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And I'm glad for you for have done something for the society.
Thank you.
We end up our program with thanks to Ms. Natcha Rojviroj. She is the CEO and she's the founder and designer of BLIX POP Company Limited. Thank you so much for being here. And
Thank you.
At all, you have anything, come up and let us know.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day. Thanks for watching Thailand Today, and we do hope to see you again. Swadika.